It's always a her. He says, against you, O daughter of Babylon, daughter of Babylon. He's treating it like they're my daughter. This is my daughter, but he's talking about the earth. He's talking about the land. He's talking about the nation as a whole. Think about that. Verse 43. The king of Babylon has heard the report about them, and his hands grew feeble. Anguish has taken hold of him, pangs of a woman in childbirth. Verse 44. Behold, he shall come up like a lion from the flood plain of the Jordan against the dwelling place of the strong. But I will make them suddenly run away from her. Man. And who is a chosen man that I may appoint over her? For who is like me? So he's saying anybody who tries to come to entertain these people who are Babylon, anybody that tries to come, that tries to, I don't know, pursue, that's the word I was looking for, pursue these people, that the Lord will make them run away. Like, they're not going to stay long. They won't stay long because of the spirits they're carrying, because of the consequences that they're dealing with, because of what God is trying to get them to learn and go through to get rid of the sin that they've been doing and having and dealing with. God says, I'm not going to have these people around you that long, but I will make them suddenly run away from her. And who is a chosen man that I may appoint over her? For who is like me? Who will arraign me? And who is that shepherd who will withstand me? Verse 45. Therefore hear the counsel of the Lord that he has taken against Babylon, and his purpose that he has proposed against the land of the Chaldeans. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he will make their dwelling place desolate with them. At the noise of the taking of Babylon, the earth trembles, and the cry is heard among the nations. They will still eventually cry out for the Lord, call out for him, because he will still have to show you the consequences of the sin that you've done, being disobedient. Chapter 51. Thus says the Lord, behold, I will rise up against Babylon, against those who dwell in Leb-Kamai, a destroying wind, and I will send winnowers to Babylon, who shall winnow her and empty her land. What is, look up winnow? A blow? It's just a blow. Destroying wind. Okay. Who shall winnow her and empty her land? For in the day of doom they shall be against her all around. Verse 3. Against her let the archer bend his bow and lift himself up against her in his armor. Do not spare her young men, utterly destroy all her army. Verse 4, thus the slain shall fall in the land of the Chaldeans, and those thrust through her streets. Verse 5, for Israel is not forsaken, nor Judah. By his God, the Lord of hosts, though their land was filled with sin against the Holy One of Israel. By his God, the Lord of hosts, though their land was filled with sin against the Holy One of Israel. Because verse 5, he's saying, for Israel is not forsaken, nor Judah. Israel is not forsaken. 6. Flee from the midst of Babylon. Get away from Babylon. Get away from the idols. Get away from what the world is trying to teach you. Get away from all of that. And everyone save his life.